ugh. It's elegant, it's excellent, it's everything. It's not good at all. Like, what? Oh my god. You don't want boring. I think that's so iconic. I mean, she's wearing nipple tassels and stockings, but like, why not? Hey there, my little LVBs. Welcome back to LVB TV. I'm your host, Layla Violet Bailey, and you're watching Styling Sessions with Layla. Now, as you guys all know, this week was Met Gala Monday, and I feel like it was on everyone's minds. Whether you're actually into fashion or just love scrolling through Instagram, it was kind of hard to escape. So I thought, what better way to kick off this new series than to roast all of the Met Gala looks. And there were some great ones, and there were some pretty bad ones, to say the least. Let's get into it. So firstly, I think it's important to go over the theme, which is actually Gilded Glamour this year. So when I think of Gilded Glamour, historically, it's mainly about Victorian kind of style dressing. I don't know if any of you guys have actually watched the Netflix TV show Bridgerton, but think, you know, opera gloves, amazing jewels, kind of like a modern day mashup of cottagecore, sexy boudoir dressing, that kind of vibe. You know, it really resembles a very decadent period of time in our lives, mainly the 1900s. And I feel like this is actually a great time period to go into for something like the Met Gala. The Met Gala is something you can always go above and beyond to actually show who you are through fashion. So I felt like this theme would actually work in all of the celebrities' favors. Whether or not it did is another question. I think looking at all of the celebrities, I was a bit confused because I felt like they didn't actually stick to the theme. And I think when I start roasting them, I think I'm definitely gonna take that into account because it's not really fair to like get given a theme and then not at all do it. So let's start with the one and only Bella Hadid. Now, I personally adore this outfit. So it's actually by Burberry, and I feel like this isn't an obvious Burberry look just because it's made out of kind of like either some PVC or leather. It's got the silver stitching on the sides. It's really cinching her in. I think this definitely also goes with the theme because of the lace. And as I say, it kind of plays on the bodice, kind of like type corsetry that they did actually have at that time. So I feel like Bella actually has done me really proud here. And you know what I really love? She actually changed for the after party, and that was way more like out there from head to toe in this kind of like lacy, very almost overly sexualized number. I absolutely love it. I mean, she's wearing nipple tassels and stockings, but like, why not? Like, if you're Bella Hadid, come on, you can wear anything. So she definitely got 2 ticks for me. So next up, we actually have Emily Ratajowski, and she is wearing old school Versace. By the way, that is actually how you pronounce it. I'm not just saying it in a silly way. So let's get that straight. But now into the look. I personally absolutely hate this look. It's just not working. Like, there's too much going on. It kind of just looks like a piñata's exploded on the floor. She's collected all the sweets, stuck it onto a dress, and is gonna wear it to Notting Hill Carnival. It's also clashing with like the red carpet and the actual theme of where she's taking pictures. So this has got to be a no from me, even though I absolutely adore Emily. Also, I'm pretty sure she was pregnant not that long ago, so she is looking amazing to be a new mama, but this outfit is a no. And then moving swiftly on to a woman that has my heart, Billie Eilish. I adore her music. I think she's such a beautiful creature. Like, I don't know if you guys have watched the Vogue Through the Years interviews where it kind of like interviews her when she's 16 and like, she's maybe like, is she 20 now? Maybe? I don't know, I'm just putting it out there. But yeah, no, it's just such an amazing thing to see somebody grow, not only as a person, but also an artist. And I feel like whoever her stylist is doing not only the theme, but also her body type, like a lot of justice here. So it's actually an upcycled dress by Gucci, really cinching her in at the waist. I love that it's kind of got like the green lacy detailing on the sleeves, which works really well again with the bodice, and then it like leads down into this beautiful kind of like skirting. This is again definitely following like the Victorian kind of theme. And I think she just looks really beautiful here. I mean, her makeup looks gorgeous. She's just a gorgeous girl, right? I'm not that much of a fan of the hair, but like, is it weird in that picture that it just looks like it's been plonked on? But I think she looks beautiful and I love her, so yeah. Thank you, Billie. And then next up, we have Camilla Cabello. I don't know what went wrong with this. I really don't know. Like, I mean, it literally looks like a rainbow cake took a bloody shit on the red carpet. It's not good at all. Like, what? I don't understand how the designer decided on this look, but I'm not feeling the flowers congregating at the front, kind of like going down, and I'm also not really feeling the top half, so I guess that's no's across the board from me. And then next up we have Cardi B. She's wearing old school Versace as well, but this time I feel like this look is really giving, right? All of the embellishments, all of the gold detailing. I'm not actually sure what that is. I mean, it's definitely also got the Versace kind of logo imprinted on it, which I feel like is a really cool way to obviously show that it's the designer, but it's small enough to not see it from afar kind of thing. I can also really appreciate that it's got this really elaborate kind of stitching to it, which is so difficult as a designer to make. I mean, God knows how long it took them to make this dress, but she looks absolutely stunning, so it's a yes from me for Cardi B. And then moving on to our first boy. So here we have another person I don't actually know called Ashton Sanders. Please don't come for me in the comments. I obviously need to like update my celebrity registry because I don't know who half the people are here. He's actually wearing Casablanca. Now if you know Casablanca, they're more of like a commercial luxury brand. You'll kind of find them in flannels, net-a-porter, matches, but they're not a very out there brand. So I'm actually surprised that they came up with this really cool suiting. I'm not sure if it's made out of denim, but I love the gold trimming and I love the gold leather gloves that he's got. I think that's so iconic. I think it's just like really cool to see a guy wearing different things at the Met Gala. Like, we don't just want to see a standard suit from you. We want to see more, like give us something more. And I feel like he's kind of achieving that. I also love the contact lenses. I know quite a lot of people might find this a bit of a scary look, but I like it. I feel like it's doing it for me. And then I guess moving on is Jack Harlow. I mean, I absolutely adore him. Like, he is a gorgeous boy. Like, we all love him. First class all the way. Put me in first class. Up in the sky with the champagne, living my life. And as I kind of touched on before, you're at the Met Gala. I don't just want to see a plain black suit, and that's kind of what he's wearing. Actually, no, sorry, I take that back. It's silky dark brown. It's got like a nice shape to it. It's Givenchy, but it's kind of boring. And I feel like we don't want boring. Especially again for this theme, guys. Like, it's supposed to be like Victorian, over the top, chic, think magnificent, think Maleficent, like something. Give me something, and I feel like he's not really doing that. But I don't want to go too hard for my boy because, I mean, he's just so hot. And then sticking with our music artist, we have Rosalia here wearing another Givenchy dress by Matthew Williams, and oh my god, she looks absolutely iconic. And you know what, this picture doesn't even do it justice because I was actually watching the Vogue live stream last night, like 2 AM. I mean, what is wrong with me? But in the video, she looked amazing, and you can really see that it's taken a long time to make this dress. They've obviously been very considerate about like where to place things. It's just delightful, it's elegant, it's excellent, it's everything. So Rosalia definitely gets a tick from me. So another person that tried to do music, sorry that's so mean as well because she's so young, but it is Addison Rae, and it doesn't actually say here who she's wearing, which is quite strange, but it's like a silver kind of halter neck, almost like mermaidy, taily looking hot mess. I don't know, I really don't like this look. I don't think it's doing anything for her figure either. I think her makeup kind of looks a little bit greasy also. I'm just really not feeling it, so I'm sorry to say that, Addison, but you definitely get a no from me. And then moving on to another fan favorite of mine, it has to be Gigi Hadid's duvet gown. I don't know what this is, but again, it's by Versace. I know this would probably have a lot of people up in arms. I've already heard jokes about her looking like a duvet, okay? I don't care, she looks absolutely iconic. Like, this is iconic. And I think that's the difference between maybe somebody that's just like loves fashion day to day, you know, and then somebody that's actually studied fashion or, you know, works in fashion on a day-to-day basis. I feel like those people really appreciate this look because, I mean, it just looks amazing. It's not on theme, I don't think. Maybe it is on theme, but I think she looks just amazing. Like, how can you deny that she looks absolutely amazing? I've got no idea what the kind of duvet-looking coat is made out of, but she looks absolutely amazing. I mean, from head to toe again, the makeup, the hair, everything. It's just everything. And then I want to stay on the ones I love for a minute. I also don't know who this person is, but she is called Anitta and she's wearing Moschino. So I feel like if I was going to a Met Gala, I mean, we can always dream, right? I would be wearing this dress. Like, I would be wearing this dress. The pearls, the cinching, the way that it kind of like trails out. Oh, the color is just everything. I think that's why maybe I was so drawn to it, because of the color. It's got like this really, really rich kind of like purple tone, and I absolutely adore it. Like, again, her hair and makeup, chef's kiss. Like, she looks amazing, and I need to know who she is. So I'm gonna add her to the list of people to Google. And then we have none other than Haliey Bieber. So I have a lot of thoughts about this dress. When I first saw it, I was kind of like, oh, not again. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like, especially at the Met Gala, I really, really was expecting more from all these celebrities. But taking a while to actually think about it, I came to the conclusion that I do like this look. And I'll explain why. It's very, very simplistic, but it's very, very elegant. And I feel like simplicity, when it's done right, it can be amazing. And I feel like she does actually look really, really beautiful here. I think it's by Saint Laurent, correct me if I'm wrong, but she just looks amazing. From the feathers to the cascading dress, I just think, I mean, she just looks beautiful. And I think, you know, it takes a lot to just kind of like walk up there in something as simplistic as that. And to make it look that good, I give props to Haliey Bieber. And then last, and in some cases least, let's go into the Kardashian/Jenner family. So we'll start with Kris here. Now, I don't know why, but I really, really love this look. I love that she's also kind of like taking on MJ's hair now, that she's getting older. I don't know if you watch Kardashians, but MJ is actually the grandmother of all the Kardashians and is the mother of Kris Jenner. So she has very, very similar hair here. And I kind of love it. It's giving me kind of like old school Diana vibes with the little like flicks at the bottom. And then also this was another one that when I watched in videos, it looked way better than it pictured. I think the color looks really, really lovely against her skin tone. I love just like the slight little bit of embellishment coming down. And I think, you know, she's like pushing 60, 70 maybe. I don't know. Don't really keep up with them that much, but I think she looks absolutely beautiful here. So Kris gets a yes from me. And then slowly moving on to Kendall, who actually wore Prada here. So I'm like neither a fan nor a hater of this look. I can't quite put my finger on it again. I love that it cascades down all of those steps, like what way to make an entrance, but it's just kind of boring. And again, it's not really like to do with the whole theme. Like, I feel like this is a running theme that it's just not to do with the whole thing. But I think that she looks beautiful. I really, really love that they bleached her eyebrows and they also dyed the rest of her hair from that ginger to dark. I really, really loved Kendall in her ginger era, but I feel like stripping it back, especially in like a Prada kind of like one-of-a-kind piece, I think it was best to get her back to dark in this specific situation. So neither a yes or a no. But then, oh God. So this was Kourtney's first time at the Met Gala, and boy did she disappoint. I mean, I'm sorry, but I don't understand what is going on here. This actually does go with the theme, so I'll give her a tick for that. But the rest of it, it's just not it. Like, it's not doing anything for her figure. I actually prefer what Travis is wearing.
They look like they're about to rock up onto the set of Oliver Twist and start breaking out into dance.
And I'm a bit confused because Tom Brown actually did his show a couple days before. So I think these are from his new 2022 collection. But I feel like there were so many cooler pieces that they could have worn to something as iconic as the Met Gala, and it's just not giving anything. It's pretty awful, to be fair. And then we have Chloe, and it was actually also her first time at the Met Gala. And personally, I'm pleasantly surprised. Again, she's wearing Moschino, and I think this is a really, really lovely gown on her. I love, love, love her makeup. I love this kind of shawl that she's like wrapped across herself, and then the black kind of like satiny gloves. I think they work really, really well with the gold dress. Like, they kind of bounce off each other well. So for me, this is a yes. I saw a lot of mixed opinions again on Twitter about this look, but I mean, in comparison to Kourtney's, like, basically two polar opposites. So I feel like, you know, give her a chance to get into a groove. They'll probably all be back next year, realistically. So this is just the start for Chloe. Watch this space. And then we have none other than Kylie Jenner. So, oh my God. There's already been so many memes about this. So again, I'm not gonna be too mean, but what's she thinking? Like, I generally don't understand. It's giving Las Vegas, it's giving Runaway Bride. It just looks really, really bad. I don't understand also why she wore the kind of like baseball cap with it. I mean, I guess it's to honor the late Virgil Abloh, God rest his soul. But it just looks awful. I would not be wearing this to the Met Gala. And it's just made even more uncool the fact that she's actually wearing like a baseball cap with it. I know that that's probably was supposed to be taken from street style and like revamping the whole decadence period, but it's just really, really bad. It's definitely a no from me. And then last but not least, we have Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian. So Kim Kardashian is actually wearing the same dress that Marilyn Monroe wore to sing Happy Birthday, Mr. President, and Pete is wearing Dior. So again, I've got a lot of mixed emotions about this dress. Some people absolutely adore it. They think it's such an iconic piece of history that we're like literally witnessing right now. And I'm just kind of like, Kanye could have dressed you better. Just gonna sound so mean, but like, oh my God. Like, no, it's just not, it's not really giving for me. I think also this angle makes it look a little bit worse than it actually is. I saw again some videos from like a different angle where she had like these kind of triangular booby bits that made it like a little bit more special. But I think as a couple, they look really beautiful together. So I'll give them that. But yeah, I guess that was kind of it for my Met Gala roasting of 2022. I would say overall, I was pretty disappointed. I thought I was gonna be able to come on camera and, you know, explain away all these beautiful kind of like intricate designs, but they were just very lackluster and undeserving and disappointing. I don't know, I'm really, really hoping that next year will be better. It's kind of the same as Coachella. Hopefully this is just like a warm-up year for 2023. I'll be praying, hopefully you'll be watching. But I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode of Styling Sessions with Layla. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. God, that was like a hot mess, I'm not even gonna lie.